Trump administration giving signs that relief from the trade war with China may be on the horizon. Let's take a live look at the White House together, where the president said those 145% tariffs on China could come down substantially. So right now, his team is negotiating trade deals with dozens of other countries while their tariff hikes are paused. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey has the latest from the White House this morning. Tom, good morning to you. The president now saying he's not going to play hardball with President Xi.
That's right. Good morning from the White House, Markie, where this morning President Donald Trump and his team are really trying to cool down this trade war with China. In fact, the president recently saying inside the Oval Office that he believes a deal can get done.
My relationship with President Xi is great. It's been great for a long time. We've had a very good relationship, and I think we'll make a deal with China. We're going to be very nice. They're going to be very nice. And we'll see what happens. But ultimately, they have to make a deal because otherwise they're not going to be able to deal in the United States.
As it stands now, Chinese imports to the United States face a 145% tariff. But during a speech Tuesday, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent described the trade war as unsustainable and expects things to de-escalate at some point, but added no formal talks are on the books as of now. The Trump team, though, saying the United States has received trade proposals from 18 different countries and held negotiations with countries like Japan, India, Mexico, and South Korea. In fact, this week alone, the administration plans to meet with around 36 countries. One thing President Trump has not said is talking about rolling back those universal 10% tariffs that we're seeing against many different countries. And Markie, also important to note that China earlier this week issued a warning to other countries about cutting deals with the United States that could negatively impact trade with China. Markie?
And Tom, the president also turning up the heat on the Fed to try getting Americans some relief. What's he asking from Jerome Powell?
Well, President Trump has been very clear. He wants to see interest rates lowered across the country. And this has led to sort of a public feud between President Trump and Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. But inside the Oval Office, the president walked back comments about ousting Powell. Take a listen.
The press runs away with things. No, I have no intention of firing him. I would like to see him be a little more active in terms of his idea to lower interest rates. This is a perfect time to lower interest rates. If he doesn't, is it the end? No, it's not. But it would be good timing.
Some big timing with those comments, Markie, because just the day before those comments from President Trump, he posted to Truth Social calling Jerome Powell a major loser and accusing him of lowering interest rates last year in order to help President Joe Biden and former Vice President Kamala Harris. But one thing we will note, too, is that Federal Reserve Chair Powell has noted he has no plans to step down from his role until his term ends next year. Markie?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.